Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Ligan ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. As the dawn breaks and a new day begins, we gather here, young ballers with dreams within. In this basketball league, we come together as a team to play with passion, sportsmanship, and gleam. With grateful hearts, we start this day to grow stronger, learn, and play. Let us bow our heads, close our eyes, and unite for a moment of prayer to shine with all our might.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this day so bright. Bless our team with courage and might. Grant us the strength to overcome any challenge we face and show respect for opponents in every place. Guide our footsteps as we dribble and shoot. May our passes be accurate, our layups acute. Teach us the value of teamwork and trust. So together we conquer, turning moments into gold dust. Grant us patience to learn from our mistakes, to preserve and improve whatever it takes. Fill our hearts in kindness and fair play. On this court, let compassion lead the way.
Give us wisdom to make the right decisions, to show good sportsmanship and always have visions of greatness, not just for ourselves, but as a team in victory or defeat. Let respect be our theme. May our coaches inspire and teach us well, to embrace challenges and stories to tell. Let friendship bloom among us, strong and true, as we dribble through life with dreams anew.
Lord, bless our league, coaches, and families dear, with safety, joy, and a memorable year. May the love for the game forever ignite and fill our mornings with laughter and delight. As we open our eyes, we're ready to soar, with spirits lifted and passion at our core. Let this morning prayer set the tone for the day. As we rise and shine, young ballers, let's play. In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
As we rise with the sun here in the East, we bring you top-notch youth basketball action live from the Ynares Center here in Antipolo for our Hot Shot Saturday featuring 9 games today in our first offering of our Apex Gaming 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. We'll begin our day, of course, with Pampanga and Antipolo. Later today, Coach Mark will also have the other hometown team, Rizal, going up against Manila, followed by Quezon City and Mindoro to finish off our 9-game slate today. Jaime Mendihar kasama si Coach Mark Dandan bringing you our action together with Daniel Laguardia sa ating sidelines. Unahin na natin ang matchup natin at hand, Coach Mark. No? Pampanga and Antipolo, 2 teams at the top of the standings, and of course they would want to stay there.
Well, Pampanga and Antipolo, as you said, 2 top teams we have here in the 1400 division. It's a titanic matchup immediately this morning, so it's a great way to wake up on a Saturday.
Talking about their previous game, simulan na natin dito sa Antipolo. Coming off that victory against Valenzuela, what went well for them in that game?
You're looking at the key stats there, points in the paint, absolutely dominating itong Antipolo, 50-12. They were never really threatened thanks to their points in the paint. And dun sa fast break points, 23-6. And you're looking at the field goal percentage, that defense by Antipolo holding Valenzuela to only 20% field goal shooting. Napakahusay yung depensa nila on their last game.
Going dito naman sa visiting team, the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns, in their previous game, skin of their teeth, just a 1-point victory over Malabon.
Alam mo, you're looking at the field goals, 36% lang itong Pampanga. But with their rebounding edge and the second chance points and the points in the paint, na-negate nila yung advantage nitong Malabon, which shot 40% from the field because the huge rebounding advantage. They got more attempts from the field, 80 attempts compared to only 64 for Malabon.
course, we can't go sa ating game without looking at our marquee matchup. Couple of players we would want to take a closer look at, talking about itong si Angelo J. Agustin for the Antipolo JY Titans and Joshua Pineda naman for the Junior Giant Lanterns.
Oh, talking about Agustin's averaging a monster double-double, almost 14 and 14 a game alongside 2.3 blocks. And on the other hand, for Joshua Pineda, one of the leading scorers for Pampanga, 13.6 points per game and almost 5 rebounds a game. It will be very interesting because they're two very different players, how they will lead their teams to victory today.
And let's find out kung paano nga mag-perform tong dalawang batang to. Let's head to the starting lineup with our venue announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ynares Center, Antipolo City. Here we go for the first match of Apex Gaming 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. It's time for your Pampanga Giant Lanterns 14 under and Antipolo JY Titans 14 under. Introducing first the starters of Pampanga Giant Lanterns. He's playing forward number 0, Eugene Balpena. Small forward number 8, Joshua Pineda. Center number 14, Christian Ginto. Shooting guard number 25, Jared James Cruz. His guard number 33, Lara Urea. The head coach of Pampanga Giant Lantern 14 under, Coach Totoy Marquez. Assistant coach, John Ocampo. Now introducing starters of Antipolo JY Titans 14 under. Playing forward number 7, Jeremiah Jubilado. Shooting guard number 8, David Sabereso. Point guard number 21, Ian Mamalo. His center number 43, Adriel Josh Diaz. Small forward number 10, Mateo Dominic No. The head coach of Antipolo JY Titans 14 under, Coach Kim Chua. Assistant coach Jerry Estrada and Michael Romero. This is Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Tip-off tayo dito sa Ynares Center in Antipolo. Coach Mark Dandan kasama si Jaime Mendihar. Of course, Daniel Leguardia in our sidelines, bringing you the first of 9 games na meron tayo ngayon. Antipolo JY Titans kontra Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns. Talking about the starting 5 for both squads. Pampanga, we have Peña, Joshua Pineda, Ginto, Cruz, and Urea. For the Titans naman, meron tayong Jubilado, Sabareza, Ngo, Manalo, and Diaz. Battle of 2 top teams nga to, Coach Mark. No? Mainit agad ang simula natin ngayong Sabado.
So, Antipolo immediately going to a zone, trying to negate the advantage ng Pampanga dito sa paint. As you see the huge block right there by Peña.
And Pampanga nga, I'm sure maybe, I don't know, kung pagbata ka pa, no, it would not be too much of a difference. Alam ko, ramdam ko yan. They traveled as early as 3:30 a.m. To make it here sa ating venue for this first game today.
No, I'm sure maaga natulog itong mga bata na to. May excitement din. You get to play in a huge venue right here in Ynares Antipolo where usually the PBA and sometimes the UAAP even plays. So may excitement factor pa rin to para sa mga bata.
Yeah, very historic din itong Ynares Center in Antipolo. No? I'm sure if you are a kid, tas malaman mo, no? Ynares yung laro natin today. There should be an element of excitement as a steal here for Pampanga. Good intention there. Committing yung 2 defenders sa kanya. Kaso off yung pass. Rashard Cruz unable to contain that.
Pampanga, like you said, medyo may konting gigil pa. They're starting here. They traveled quite far from San Fernando here to Antipolo. May konting gigil factor pa yan. It's very early on a Saturday morning. They're very excited. As you see, they travel well. We see a lot of supporters behind their bench. So gusto talaga nila magpakita ng mabuti. Parang hindi naman sayang yung biyahe.
May baon din nga talaga. And that's really one of the things that is beautiful to see here sa ating junior MPBL. No? Despite the distance, family, friends, supporters finding their way to the venues and watching the players live. And of course, you can watch us YouTube, Facebook, and Signal, MPTV for these games. Still scoreless. Close to 2.5 minutes of action has gone by. They go to Ginto from the corner. Still no goal. So both teams a bit, rusty to begin this ball game. Another steal here para sa Pampanga, which should be our first 2 points of this ball game, courtesy of Rashard Cruz.
Hindi pa masyado napapawisan itong Pampanga at Antipolo. So medyo stiff pa yung mga kilos nila. But off to note, itong parehong team, parang naka 3-2 zone to start our game. And essentially, they're running the same plays as well to counter the zone. So if you're practicing that, I'm sure both coaches have their own plays to counter that specific type of zone. Very similar start for Pampanga and Antipolo.
Talk a bit about the 3-2 zone din, Coach Mark. No? Kasi the usual, or at least by default, no? Kung wala tayong pinag-usapan, we play pickup, would likely go 2-3. But the 3-2, ano yung parang effectiveness niya typically whenever you go to it?
Well, you get to cover more ground, especially on the wings, and put more pressure sa bola up top. Kasi diba, pag naka 2-3 zone madalas, wala masyadong nakaka-pressure ng bola pag nasa gitna, top of the key. So you're surrounding the perimeter very well with 3 guards, essentially. But medyo mas prone ka to cutters below the basket.
I see.
Like that.
Hindi nga naka-convert in that instance. But the Antipolo does recover. They would keep possession. So scoreless ang Antipolo dito sa ating ball game. Well, can't say much din naman sa Pampanga. 2 points so far para sa kanila. An early 2-0 advantage.
Well, again, the zone defense is working for the half court. Both teams are struggling to shoot the ball from the outside. So, tama naman yung ginagawa offensively. Both teams are moving the ball around the perimeter. Pero kumakain lang sila na shot clock. Tulad nito, mauubusan na ngayon itong Antipolo, but they get bailed out by a late foul.
As Agustin gets fouled in that instance, has a chance to score the first points para sa Titans this morning. Ang gandang battle inside din yan. Agustin versus Peña. 2 big bodies. Hindi mo nga masabi kung 14 and under ba talaga itong mga batang to. And syempre, Angelo J. Agustin was the player that we highlighted in the marquee matchup during pre-game. Averaging that monster double-double nga for the Antipolo JY Titans. As Cruz sidestepping his way through, won't go. Ginto, offensive rebound. Antipolo trying to run here. Cordon will get fouled and another trip to the charity stripe.
So almost 5 minutes here with 1 field goal for Pampanga. But they're also in the penalty halfway into the first quarter. Antipolo's doing a good job trying to get the ball near the hoop. They've been attacking, finding the drop pass in their cutters. Pero very unsuccessful pagdating sa free throw line.
Nga lang, still unable to buy that point from the charity stripe. Talking about itong Antipolo. Still no go. 0 out of 4 para sa kanila. Steal here by Agustin. 3-on-1 fast break. Decides to take it all the way. Can't get it to trickle in, but right there to clean it up was Ngo.
We'll see if that first basket settles Antipolo down. Medyo, they missed 3 layups and 4 free throws. So that first putback, hopefully it settles them down, gets them to release some tension off their shoulders. Kitang-kita mo medyo stiff. Siyempre, you're playing at home. Home crowd ka dito. Trying to defend your very nice home court here in Antipolo.
As our first 3-pointer goes, that's Joshua Pineda. So we were highlighting Albert J. Agustin nga kanina. Joshua Pineda was that other piece of that marquee matchup, introducing himself early in this ball game.
Both of our key players really stamping the mark early in the game.
Pass ahead to Orga. Pass too strong though. Turnover para sa Antipolo. Tied at 5-2 tayo dito after that 3-pointer nga by Pineda earlier. A bit of a low-scoring ball game. With 4:05 remaining in our first quarter. Pressing naman tong Antipolo, but was easily broken by the Junior Giant Lanterns. Swing it to Pineda for another 3. No go. Orga running the break. Takes the shot off the glass, won't go. A little forced in that instance. Biglang na naging run and gun naman tong ating ball game bigla. Ginto with the floater. Ayaw. Flores. Second try is good. 7-2 now. 5-point lead para sa White Shirts.
Oh, it's been a struggle offensively, not just for Antipolo, but for Pampanga as well, despite that open shot. And you see the steal. That's one way, and as I say that, they blew a wide open layup.
On the other end, another turnover due to that medyo gigil din na pasa. So, sabi natin may gigil tong Pampanga, but Antipolo, the hometown team, also maybe bringing some jitters with them in this matchup. And I'm sure this for both teams, no? Alam nila na kalidad itong mga kalaban nila ngayong araw. Antipolo sitting at 6-2 in our standings, while Pampanga with 4 wins and a lone loss. Yung teams nga na to, if whoever gets the victory would maybe just cement themselves at the top of the standings, safer in heading into the end of our elimination round.
Of course, you want to get that victory kasi gusto mo ng mas favorable na matchup. Pagdating mo sa playoffs natin, obviously you get the lower seed when you are the top team in the division. So both teams medyo may pressure pa rin despite them being the top teams. As you said, Jaime, dito sa liga natin, there's still pressure on them to perform very well and not develop any bad habits along the way.
Lalo sa ganitong edad, no? Yung disiplina din, no? Making sure that, yes, maybe it's just one loss or, kumpiyansa ka dahil nasa taas ka nga ng standings. But the habits must be formed. Sean Iverson Pineda, second 3-pointer para sa Pampanga dito. 10-2. Napako na rin dito sa 2 points itong Antipolo. Trying to change that. No look pass inside to Agustin is good. Cutting this lead down to 6 now, 10-4. The foul on the backcourt para sa Pampanga. Just their second team foul. Medyo mas matipid sa foul itong Pampanga. It's the last minute and 38 of the first quarter.
It's interesting kanina, tinamaan ng 3 points itong Antipolo. The first time they drop into a 2-3 zone, immediately that first 3-pointer comes from top of the key. As I said earlier, wala ka masyadong pressure from the top if you drop into a 2-3. So far, good pressure there from Antipolo. Looks like they switched back into that 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone. Nung tinamaan sila ng 3 points sa Pampanga.
Right on cue, no? Na nakaisa sila. And maybe bringing in that shooter in Sean Iverson Pineda. Really trying to open up nga itong outside shooting. But this time attacking the hoop. Pass it off, and just in the nick of time, before that shot clock run out, was Flores converting.
Great patience there by Pampanga. But they get lucky there kasi mabagay sila bumaba in transition.
Steal after steal. Manalo with 4. Agustin attacking strong, banging bodies, and a hoop.
As people would say, that's a grown man's move by Agustin. Taking the bump and the finish.
Challenging naman yung tira dito. So doing it in both ends. Itong si Angelo J. Agustin nga for the Antipolo JY Titans.
And he has to do this for maybe 40 minutes because itong Pampanga, if you're looking at the bench, there's a lot of big boys on that bench ready to contribute. So Agustin will have his hands full defensively as well as offensively this morning.
3 from the corner would miss. Antipolo could hold for the last shot if they wish to. So munti kang mawala ang bola dito. Referees will correct that. So Pampanga now with the opportunity to take the last shot for the quarter. Last 10.9 seconds remaining. So penalty na Antipolo dito. They have to be careful not to give up any silly fouls. They go to Sean Iverson Pineda. Looking at the clock. Gonna make his move. Would lose it momentarily to Sarmiento. Goes to the corner. Ginto for 3. That won't go, and dyan na matatapos ang ating first quarter. A 6-point lead. Held on by the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns, 12-6 as we look at our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. Yun nga, the grown man move by Angelo J. Agustin. We need more of that if they wish to come back in the 6-point deficit. Babalik tayo with the second quarter of action.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine.
Once again here in the Junior MPBL, Coach Totay Marquez of the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns has mentioned that they will focus on their running games and their defense today. While on the other hand, for number 10, Team Captain Mateo of Antipolo JY Titans, he said that they have been focusing on their stamina to better prepare themselves for this game. Talaga mag-iinit lalo ang court natin today. And with that, we thank our partner Apex Gaming 88 for bringing the sheer fun of gaming. Pwede ka maglaro at manalo gamit ang inyong phone. Play your favorite games anytime, anywhere. Elevate your game only with Apex Gaming 88. Gaming is only for 21 years old and above. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. And of course, parental supervision is advised. Let's get back to Coach Mark and Jaime.
Thank you, Daniel. And a tightly contested matchup as expected in this matchup between two top teams. Meron tayo sa ating North Division, but a bit low scoring. Maybe action or offense would pick up here in the second. Early foul called here against Antipolo. Almost hit the penalty nga. Were the JY Titans in the first.
Oh, they were lucky na hindi nakapitalize ng Pampanga yung penalty situation nitong Antipolo. But as you said, no first quarter, it was a struggle offensively, especially for the JY Titans. They missed 4 free throws, around 3 layups, and they were very disjointed offensively. They got some early buckets from Agustin on the break, but they have to do more of that. If you're struggling in the half court, you have to get out on the break, get some easy layups.
Still here by Antipolo, they have a 4-on-2. But the white shirts down on defense immediately. Cordon with the left.
And narinig ata ako ni Cordon, Coach, easy layups ba ang kailangan namin? Eto.
Bigyan kita. As Agustin coming up with a steal, he runs the break, passes it off. Nice look to his teammate. Early 4-0 run here para sa JY Titans to begin the second. Early timeout din ang Pampanga. Magbabalik tayo with more Junior MPBL.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Back with the second quarter of action. 14-under matchup of Pampanga and Antipolo. 4-0 run nga. Post by Antipolo. Just might be a 6-0 run after this Orga layup, which he converts. Tabla na tayo to 12. So Pampanga naman ang medyo inaalat dito to begin our second.
how Pampanga doing a really poor job on that press break. Pero dito, medyo may halong swerte na rin because Antipolo gambled for 2 steals. You see the replay. Great extra pass down low. Tinamaan sa ulo.
Tamaan nga from the back. And that power move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Our first and one of this ball game courtesy of Flores from the Junior Giant Lanterns. Balik sa kanila kalamangan dito, 14-12. The offensive rebound by Peña, erased inside. Flores will try again. Can't get that to go. Naman si Peña battling against 3 dark shirts, getting that offensive rebound kanina and making it difficult for Agustin to corral that one.
As I said, to my point kaninang first quarter, this will be a tough battle for the front line of Antipolo, especially with Agustin being one of the rare big men for the JY Titans because itong Pampanga is much like their kuyas in the senior league in the MPBL. They are stocked very well in the frontline department.
Pampanga after that timeout, no? Immediate response from them, getting 4 straight points. Pero hindi naman Antipolo hanging in there after that easy layup.
Nakita mo naman yung body language ng Antipolo ay medyo mas relax na talaga sila. Dahil nga dito sa kanilang play, they're getting out on the break, getting easy layups, and that highlight block by Agustin leading to another layup.
And that was Cordon getting that to go. 4 points so far para sa kanya. Played well in their previous ball game. Ito si Chris Jacob Cordon. What a block.
What a block by Agustin.
Back-to-back defensive plays here for Agustin. And second quarter pa lamang tayo. Ang question siguro, sabi mo, we need 40 minutes of this. Agustin erasing Flores. That instance, I believe that's his second block of this ball game already. Doing it on both ends. Cordon once again.
If we go back to Daniel's report earlier, they did work on their stamina. So Agustin, kailangan talaga yung stamina in this game. Mukhang hindi siya ilalabas ni Coach. As well as si Cordon, they've been leading the team. Agustin on defense, Cordon on offense.
Chavez now to Orea. Go to the corner. Open for 3. Too strong. Agustin with the board. Stolen by Orea. Another opportunity para sa Pampanga. His floater. Malakas din. Ito mo naman to si Agustin, no? Talagang doing it all. Siya na naka-rebound. Siya na rin magbababa. Getting those blocks earlier. Is huffing and puffing. I won't be surprised kung during halftime, umuwi muna to. Maybe makakuha muna ng masarap na pagkain sa kanila. The way he's working in this first half.
He's been doing literally everything from the defensive end, getting blocks, getting rebounds, then trying to attack. But right there, Pampanga getting the best out of Antipolo. Only one guy going down on defense. Oh, they get a break.
And that one guy was enough. Agustin naman, cherry picking from the other end. Gets that to go. 4-point lead now para sa Antipolo. 20-16 with 5:24 left in the second.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Back here at the Ynares Center sa Antipolo for this really tight matchup between Pampanga and Antipolo. By the way, that timeout brought to us by our friends from Apex Gaming 88. Apex Gaming 88 brings gaming fun here at Junior MPBL. Pwede kang maglaro at manalo gamit ang inyong phone. Play your favorite games anytime and anywhere. Elevate your game only with Apex Gaming 88. Tandaan lamang po that gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun mga kaliga. Game responsibly and parental supervision is advised. Sa hoop there coming from Carl Ladesma of Antipolo, extending this lead now to 6, their biggest so far.
Oh, Antipolo displaying that the discipline to execute their offense despite that zone by Pampanga. And Pampanga is the team that is very rattled here in the second quarter, but that floater could help them settle down. They've been throwing the ball away a lot of times dito sa quarter natin. Jaime, makalat to say the least.
It's Cordon once again. So nakakahanap na ng confidence itong si Cordon. Meantime, punta muna tayo to Daniel Laguardia for a report.
From Pampanga, as EAM. Number 3, Iverson Pineda, one of the key players of Pampanga in their last game, has mentioned that they have been training every day. Kumabawi sila sa conditioning para for him, he's very happy that he's able to participate in such a big league as Junior MPBL. Let us see if those practices will be able to pay off today. Let's get back to you, Coach Mark and Jaime.
Thank you, Daniel, for that report. As she said, Jaime, tulad sabi ni Daniel kanina, Pampanga's been practicing very well, and we were talking about this pre-game. They're one of the rare teams na nakaka-practice consistently dito sa Junior MPBL. But they displayed that chemistry earlier no first quarter. They raced out to a 12-4 lead based on their defense. But right now, that defense is failing them because Antipolo's getting to the basket at will.
At will nga, courtesy of Cordon. A couple of instances back-to-back layups for him. 10 points now, double digits para kay Chris Jacob Cordon sa Pampanga. Sila naman na naghahabol dito. They led by 6 at the end of that first quarter. Now trailing by 7 from the JY Titans. We see Agustin, pinagpahinga muna dito. Much deserved. Orga, nice extra pass to Jubilado. Sorry, miss underneath. But they would keep it for this baseline inbound.
Great pass right there. And Antipolo's displaying that unselfishness pagdating sa passing. They've been looking for the open guy every time. That's why they have this lead right now.
Look at that floater from Cordon. And parang ang taas eh. Tapos hindi tumama sa ring. Ang ganda ng pagkahulog sa net eh.
Yun ang true definition of floater.
And he gets the board this time. He will lead the break. Looking to attack once again. Would lose it. Tuluyan na nga maagaw ng Pampanga. They have a 2-on-2. Pineda takes it all the way. Lead now down to 7.
A rare fast break opportunity for Pampanga that they actually converted. Kita naman natin kanina, 4-on-1. They failed to convert. They're gonna need more of that to get back into this game.
Look at that San Gabriel spinning and hitting that J. Inspired to ni, I don't know kung sino bang idol nito ni San Gabriel. 30, that was maybe like a Rashid-ish shot.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. Pineda will try again from the outside. Hit one early in this the first quarter. Pero hindi na siya makabili dito ng 3-pointers for the rest of the first half. Nice sidestepping move. Would rattle out. Balik ang bola sa Junior Giant Lanterns.
Kita mo yung difference in aggressiveness between the teams. We see Pampanga, when they get to the paint, medyo mas, they shoot a lot of floaters, a lot of pull-ups. Very tentative yung mga tira nila. But Antipolo on the other end, when they get to the rim, talagang susubukan nila. Kung kulang na lang, itaray nila i-dunk eh. Ganun sila ka-aggressive going to the rim right now.
Buo ang loob eh, no? Talagang may intention and they would follow through in that drive to the basket. So we see Orea hit that floater earlier. Make that a second floater now para kay Orea.
Kung yun ang favorite move talaga nito si Orea. That was a very soft touch around the basket.
Loses the handle is Antipolo. Another fast break opportunity. Pineda gives it off this time. Orea will lose it. Masusundutan from the back. White ball, says our officials. A great defense there from the backcourt. Have a baseline inbound or the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns. Still feels a bit awkward, no? Calling them Junior Giant Lanterns. Parang they're still Giant Lanterns, right? Pero junior nga lang.
Junior lang. Para medyo mas maliit.
A bit of miscommunication there between Oreya and Herrera. But Orga will lose that basketball with the minute remaining. Still in our first half, 30-23 Antipolo with this 24-point outburst after trailing by 6 in the first.
Yeah, they've been making a lot of layups and most of their shots dito sa second quarter natin have been in the paint. Very interesting stats siguro at halftime itong points in the paint ng Antipolo.
Talagang paborito nga ata ni Oreya yung tira na yan. His third floater of this ball game for his 6th point of this game. As San Gabriel goes to the hook, won't go. Second opportunity, blocked but foul down low. 2 shots coming up para dito kay San Gabriel.
That's a classic definition of persistence paying off. Talagang San Gabriel, pagpulot niya ng bola, alam niyang gusto niya itira. Put the ball on the floor, got blocked the first time, gets the offensive rebound, goes up strong the second time, gets 2 free throws.
First one won't go. 33 seconds left in our second. So babalik pa ang bola dito sa Antipolo. 9-second shot clock and game clock difference. Splitting his free throws. Extending this lead now to 6. Beautiful find, but sorry miss para kay Salvador inside. He knows it. Nangihinayang din siya na hindi niya nga na-convert. As Antipolo will try to draw something up for their last possession of this second quarter. We'll be back with more junior MPBL.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Last 22.5 seconds left in our first half. Antipolo still enjoying this 6-point advantage against the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns in this 14-under matchup. Talagang nakahanap na ng stride itong Antipolo, Coach Mark, after that 6-point outing lamang in the first. Struggled, but maybe nung na-shake off na nila yung kanilang jitters, they reminded themselves na, uy, nasa Antipolo tayo, giving us this second quarter performance.
Well, it started with their defense. They were able to get a lot of stops thanks to that half-court press, yung 1-2-2 or 2-3 zone press nila. Then they got a lot of layups in start ng second quarter. If we remember, parang 6-0 run kaagad based on all layups. After that, tuloy-tuloy na yung rhythm nila.
Agustin back for this last possession, pero hindi nila kailangan as Orga takes it all the way. Babato nila kay Oreya. Still 10 to work with. Hindi nila kailangan magmadali dito. But Flores finds himself underneath. Another sorry miss para sa Pampanga. Still 3 seconds remaining. Sabareza. He will go to Hawkson, but time will run out para sa Antipolo. Nevertheless, they will be going to the second half with this 8-point lead, 33-25. As we look at our Apex Gaming 88 move off the game, courtesy of Ladesma of the JY Titans with his own version of a floater. At dyan na nga matatapos ang ating first half. We'll be back with more action dito sa ating junior MPBL.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, junior sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin?
Few minutes bago tayo mag-resume sa ating second half in this matchup between Pampanga and Antipolo in our 14 under division. We look at some highlights from the first half of action. Not much highlights in that first quarter, Coach Mark. Just 12-6. Both teams really struggling to get their game started. But when the second quarter kicked around, Antipolo especially, turned on the Jets.
No, turned on the Jets is the right term. Jaime, tumakbo itong Antipolo. Minention naman nila kanina kay Daniel that they work on their stamina in their practices and it showed off dito sa first half natin. They got a bunch of layups in that second quarter. And Pampanga with also, if you were to tally everything, they missed around 5 layups in that second quarter as well, not helping their cause. That's why they're down 8 points right now. The biggest difference is those missed layups. 10 points sana yun. They would have led if they made all those layups in that second quarter.
Ang daming ang mintis na parang nakakapanghinayang dahil you were right there. Were practically gimmies. While Antipolo naman, every opportunity that they got, they really took advantage and now they have built this 8-point advantage heading into the second half. And if they did work on their conditioning, dito talaga masusubukan yan dahil pretty sure Pampanga would be on their next for the next 2 quarters to come back from this ball game.
Well, Pampanga does have to do a better job making those layups. Number one. Number two, they have to be a little more patient on their half-court sets. Medyo they're taking the first available shot, not giving them enough time to swing the ball around, maybe find a better or more efficient shot option.
Now, yung first half, pwede mo ring i-argue na maybe the 3:30 a.m. bus ride here didn't do them any favors siguro. But second half, napawisan ka na. You get your minute na yung diesel. But makita na rin natin that Pampanga showing their true form.
Oh, they will have to. Because if Antipolo continues how they've been playing, it's going to be a long second half for Pampanga.
They go to Rashard Cruz for 3, and that's good to go. First points para sa Pampanga. That's just might be the momentum builder that the white shirts need in starting this comeback attempt. Down to 5 is the lead now, but Cordon once again.
Cordon, wala pa atang tirang hindi layup in this game. We also saw that one very high floater, diba? But aside from that, it's all been layups, and that's really bad for if you're Pampanga because that says your defense is not there on the interior.
And you know, with a name like Cordon, you would think that he'll be pulling the string on those shots. Pero talagang yung finish niya, buo talaga yung loob, you know, and being a lefty as well. Okay, maybe throwing off din tong depensa ng Pampanga.
Kaya Cordon yan, hinaharangan ni runs ng Pampanga.
yun, no? Lagyan niya ng harang. Literally. Foul here called against the Junior Giant Lanterns. Second team foul, I believe. Chavez whistled on that instance. Antipolo will try to protect not just their home court, but of course this lead as well. Trailed by 6 heading into our second quarter. As Ledesma, corner 3 would be short. Go to Rashard Cruz once again. Ito nga si Rashard Cruz, one of the key players for Pampanga. Didn't play much dun sa first quarter, especially when Antipolo made that run. Manalo will be called for that traveling violation. Sayang, he did make that shot. Bit of balanced and out of control.
Out of control is correct. He attacked that 1-on-3. Wala talagang advantage. Referees were forced to call that traveling. Now, another turnover on Pampanga's side. Good fake by Ledesma.
See if 2 shots will be given to him. Seems like it. Rashard Cruz, a bit of an awkward fall. Good to see him back on his feet. And okay. Si Cordon, no? Diba? Ilang beses na natin siya nakita. Taking it all the way to the hoop. That time, looking for his teammate, no? Parang hinahanapan niya rin ng rhythm. Itong kanyang mga kakampi. As Ledesma throwing off Rashard Cruz. Getting that foul.
If you're looking at the stats nitong halftime, medyo may nagbukas ata ng pinto. Nahangin yung bola papuntang kaliwa. Hindi tumama sa ring. You're looking at the stats nitong halftime and we talked about kanina ano kaya yung points in the paint nitong Antipolo kasi it seems that they were hitting all layups. So they do have 32 points in the paint. They have 36 now because of that free throw. But of the 36, 32 points were from the paint. That's because of a lot of layups led by guys like Cordon.
Hindi mo rin masabing from the free throw area yan dahil nakita din natin at the beginning of that ball game that they started 0 of 5 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, finished 1 of 6 in that first half.
That's his first make free throw.
So yung paint nga has been the friend here for the JY Titans. Nice pass underneath para kay Jubilado.
The pass there. Yung tapang para itapon mo yung pass na yun. A bullet pass from half line to baseline. For a 14-year-old, that's very impressive.
Hindi naman sinayang ni Jubilado in that instance because we've seen a number of misses na parang minsan kahit na libre the trend that we're going, especially in that first half, it doesn't seem like 100% field goal shooting for those types of shots.
And on the other end, in defense ng Pampanga, they're trying to elevate that 2-3, trying to trap at the half line, but they're leaving guys wide open dun sa baseline as displayed by that last possession.
Sean Iverson Pineda showing us na malakas din naman ang loob ng mga Kapampangan. Getting hacked in that instance. Couple of shots coming up from him. 10-point advantage na dito para sa Antipolo. This is their biggest lead so far in this ball game.
And you have to trust that Pampanga is a better team than what they're displaying right now. There's been a lot of mental mistakes. Yung kulang lang sa rotation para sa depensa, hindi nakakababaan ng agad-agad tulad nito. So, they have to do a better job, steadying themselves in the second half.
Meanwhile, punta muna tayo kay Daniel Laguardia for her report. Daniel?
Going into this game, Antipolo JY Titans key player number 14, Jacob Cordon, has mentioned that they have to push their defense and offense, especially when it comes to passing the ball. In their last game, nabanggit ni Jacob na bumalik yung sakit sa kanyang ankle due to a sprain, kaya hindi siya man nakascore. But despite that, he still pushed himself until the end of the game and helped his team claim a win. As the Birder team captain, the key factor to their wins would be yung tiwala sa isa't isa, pagtulong-tulong sa court at ang paglaban hanggang sa dulo. Back to you, Coach Mark and Jaime.
Well, if Jacob Cordon was injured in that game last week, safe to say, he's very much recovered
The ankle looks fine.
in this instance, no? Leading his team in scoring with 14 so far.
Pampanga's here wishing na hindi pa okay yung ankle niya kung fully recovered na to si Jacob Cordon.
Peña underneath, another foul called against Antipolo. So it'll be team foul number 4, I believe, with still 5 and 13 remaining in our third quarter, with Antipolo leading by 11.
On a side note din, Jaime, it's very, very good to see itong program ng Pampanga overall, led by the Honorable Governor Delta Dennis Pineda. No, the coaching staff nitong 14 under Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns are also coaches dun sa senior team, sa MPBL ng Pampanga Giant Lanterns mismo. So you see that organization led by Governor Pineda leading to the development of these young basketball players from Pampanga. It's so wonderful to see because this is only going to be great overall for Philippine basketball.
Definitely, no? And then, parang you can't talk about Pampanga without talking about Governor Pineda and his support na binibigay sa mga kabataan. Dahil, well, one of the few teams where all the players are homegrown, itong Junior Giant Lanterns. And, well, to be fair, I don't think may hirapan ka makahanap sa Pampanga ng player that really can excel in the basketball court.
Oh, they love their basketball over there up north in Pampanga. Siguro bawat kanto may makahanap kang potential player, I mean, you've got the guys like, I don't know, Calvin Abueva, Ian Sangalang. Right now, it's Justin Baltazar, all coming from that region.
Arwin Santos as well coming from Pampanga, di ba? So all these names, I'm sure, and I've seen some documentaries na sa nagsimula itong mga player na to, and everything did start in the hard courts of Pampanga. Talagang, sabi mo nga, bawat kanto siguro meron yan sa norte.
And Governor Pineda has put a premium on really developing from the grassroots. Na dahan-dahan pag umaangat mo these guys, hopefully in the UAP, eventually in the PBA, much like nga sila Justin Baltazar, sila Calvin Abueva. Technical foul.
Yeah. It seems like for a tuck-in violation. And well, that was fairly common at the beginning of the season, to be honest. It has been, I guess, rarer in a sense. Pero
even sa senior circuit ng MPBL, it's been very common, a common call. Diba?
Parang you would think that's something na parang ang daling tandaan eh. Magtataking ka lang naman eh. Diba? Pero parang some players, I guess, still slip their minds and giving up those technical fouls, not helping their cause. Rashard Cruz finds himself on the line. Averaging double digits itong si Rashard Cruz for Pampanga, no? Averaging close to 12 points a ball game. A shade under 5 rebounds and 4 assists. So, really, I mean, he has 6 points so far in this ball game, but definitely need a lot more output coming from this guy in their bid nga na makabalik dito sa ating ball game. As Flores foiled on that attempt. Look at Agustin tracking it down. Takbo dito ang Antipolo. Pass to Ledesma underneath. Won't get that to go. San Gabriel fighting for it. Peña gets it. Babalik sa Antipolo ang bola. Ano yung hassle ng mga batang to?
Oh, they never gave up on that ball. Kahit na-rebound na ng player ng Junior Giant Lanterns, they crowded him, forced the turnover, getting one more possession.
San Gabriel now attacking the hoop against 2 defenders. Talagang common yung theme dito sa Antipolo, no? Pagka sasaksak ka, panindigan mo.
Gusto mo na nga naman yun kaysa ipasa mo ng alanganin tas turnover pa.
They go to the corner. Peña from the baseline. That's good.
It's better ball movement para dito sa Pampanga. We need more of that. We need that from Pampanga if they want to get back in this game.
As steal here by Rashard Cruz. Preemptive foul given up there by Ledesma. But penalty na ang Antipolo dito. So it would still mean 2 shots. As we see the bench of Pampanga trying to argue an advantage foul. And they just might have a case. Yun na nga. Maybe we have another look. But yun nga, after that steal by Rashard Cruz, nobody from Antipolo on the other end. It could have been easy 2 points. Hindi mo naman masisi si Ledesma na maybe gusto niya lang pigilan. So you see Sean Iverson Pineda was already anticipating that pass. Pero parang napalala pa nga, no? Maybe you could have just let that play go and give them that layup kaysa mabigyan mo nga ng 2 free throws and ball possession.
So that last technical by Antipolo killed some more of their momentum. They were already working with a 11-point lead. Hindi naman malaki yung nabawas, but still, you're sending Pampanga to the free throw line again. And you've been committing a bunch of turnovers as well the last few possessions. So that last technical might be a momentum changer for Pampanga. It seemed so small, di ba? Ano lang, tuck-in violation lang siya. Pero you're building some kind of momentum na pinigilan mo rin, kumbaga.
And kumbaga, caused by not a play, but hindi ka nag-tuck-in.
Sabihin natin, ano yun din yun, disiplina rin yun. Diba? Kasi you have to mind yourself as well.
As Rashard Cruz hits both, yun nga, ball possession would still be for the Junior Giant Lanterns. Able to split this once 12-point lead now to 6, 42-36. Lamang pa rin dito ang Antipolo, but Pampanga slowly making their way back. Pineda would miss on that 3-pointer. Sean Iverson now. Pinoy step high off the glass. That's indeed a Sean Iverson move.
High off the glass. Beautiful Pinoy step by Sean Iverson Pineda, cutting this lead down to 4.
And he comes up with a steal. Attacking the hoop, but erased by Cordon.
May titig pa. Pagkatapos, you see the replay. Cordon not giving up on the play, chasing down Pineda with the block and the mean mug right after.
I guess, hindi ko rin masisi si Sean Iverson Pineda trying to take that all the way after that spectacular basket. After that, may 3-on-1 kasi siya, di ba? He could have gone to a couple of options. Pero tinmo naman si Cordon, no? Sinabayan din and giving us that highlight block. Sabi mo nga, may Cordon, talagang...
May Cordon, may harang.
May harang.
Kumbaga sa VIP area, bawal ka dyan.
Sean Iverson Pineda, hindi ka pwedeng makalusot basta-basta. May Cordon nga. Pero Pampanga, creeping up dito sa JY Titans, 42-38. And you were mentioning earlier on how that technical foul, which is still counting against your team foul, causing a momentum shift in this ball game. And even though free throws din ang gumagana dito sa Pampanga, they've been converting. So, just a 3-point lead now, chance to just be a 2 after this Pineda free throw.
And Pampanga doing a great job capitalizing on these free throws, as you said. Pero on Antipolo's part, they lost some of that momentum. Ngayon, tentative na naman sila mag-atake sa basket. They've been throwing the ball away from this half-court trap. Tulad niyan, getting bailed out by a foul. But aside from that, they've lost that aggressiveness. Kanina nakita natin yung pasa from the half line to the baseline. Makita natin si Cordon, inaatake yung buong zone nitong Pampanga. Nawala yung aggressiveness nila right after the technical foul. Parang nagpahinga sila dun.
Crowd chanting defense, and hindi po for the hometown team yan ng Antipolo. It's for the junior giant lanterns of Pampanga. Almost getting a stop. Agustin stopped inside. And Flores will be fouled, and this would mean 2 free throws again para sa Pampanga. Chance to tie this ball game after trailing by as much as 12. The bodies hitting the floor. Flores was able to get that basketball. A couple of players not wanting to lose. But yeah, it really is worse for Antipolo. They lost that basketball and committed that foul from the backcourt. Chance to capitalize dito para sa Pampanga with another set of free throws as Flores gets that first to go.
Oh, they can actually tie the ball game now, Jaime. If they make this free throw, this will be a 13-2 run from that technical foul.
They could look back at this third quarter if you are Antipolo. No, na yung punto na yun, where, again, a very small thing. Something avoidable, something within your control. Diba? But Flores splits on his charities. Almost an offensive rebound from Peña. So lamang pa din dito ang Antipolo. I guess that's one thing they can, you know, build on, that they hindi pa rin nila nag-give up yung kanilang kalamangan. So yung cushion na nabuo nila the beginning of this ball game, giving them some insurance. But Agustin misses inside. Rebound battle. Flores recovers. Goes to Peña. Almost losing it. Shove ulit kay Flores. Reverse, wala. But tignan mo naman si Rashard Cruz cleaning that up. Lamang na ang Pampanga dito ng isa, 43-42.
Rashard Cruz has been the catalyst for this Pampanga run. Sinimulan niya doon sa 3 points sa kanina, Jaime. Now he's finishing it from free throws and putbacks.
So Rashard Cruz, maybe those free throws are really giving him yung rhythm dito sa ating laro. And Pampanga nga, we knew they would be, you know, knocking on the door of Antipolo.
Sinabi naman natin na they are better than what they're showing, and then they're showing now what they can really do.
San Gabriel misses on his charities. Who would have thought na nasa home court ka, pero may nag-jeer sa'yo. Dinidistract ka sa free throw stripe.
Ano na rin eh. 8 o'clock na rin, gising na yung crowd ng Pampanga. Maaga sila nandito, Jaime. Medyo inaantok pa yung crowd kanina.
2 misses as Sean Iverson Pineda for 3 off to the left. Rebound battle. Flores would get it once again. He steps on the baseline, turning the ball over back dito sa Antipolo with the last 18 seconds of our third. Could hold for the last shot if they wish to.
Oh, this would be big if Antipolo gets to convert and escape with still the lead after 3 quarters.
So maaagawan sila dito. They have a 3-on-1. Only Orga to beat, and they did beat him. Sean Iverson Pineda with that layup. Extending this lead now to 3. Just a second remaining. They have to put it up. At mapuputokan na nga sila dito ng buzzer. After leading by 12, itong Antipolo JY Titans now trailing by 3 at the end of the third, 45-42. As we look at our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game, wala na ibang pipiliin pa. That Sean Iverson Pineda move, Pinoy step to go with that high off the glass layup against Angelo J. Agustin. A beautiful move. Babalik tayo with the last 10 minutes.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Fourth quarter of action mula dito sa Ynares Center in Antipolo. Jaime Mandihar, kasama pa rin si Coach Mark Dandan for this tightly contested matchup nga of the Pampanga and Antipolo. Just the first of 9 games na hatid sa inyo ng Apex Gaming 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. What a ball game it has been. A bit of a seesaw battle in terms of quarters, I would say. No? Pampanga leading by 6 at the end of that first. Antipolo taking over sa ating second, leading by 8 heading into the half. Pero balik na ulit ang kalamangan dito sa Pampanga, 45-42 at the start of this fourth.
Well, this is because of that huge run yung dulo ng third quarter natin. That's a 14-2 run to take over the lead. And they're keeping it going now. Counting that, it's 16-2 since that San Gabriel layup.
Orea going to that patented floater. San Gabriel misses. Angelo J. Agustin working inside, getting 2 free throws off that offensive rebound.
No, the main man for Antipolo, Angelo J. Agustin, has been absent. Hindi niya kailangan ng first half dahil si Cordon ang ganda na pinapakita. So he's very content on blocking shots and rebounding. But ngayon, na medyo dehado na sila with Pampanga with 5-point lead now. The main guy has to show up. It's the fourth quarter. That's where the money is made. So Agustin looking to step up dito sa fourth quarter.
Ang inaasahan dito sa batang to, Angelo J. Agustin. One of the players that we highlighted sa ating marquee matchup together with Joshua Pineda from Pampanga. Finish, very important for Antipolo. Try to now come back. Sila yung nahabol. Sila naman ang naghahabol dito. To Rashard Cruz, swings it to Flores. Balik kay Orea. Ball rotation here from Pampanga. Finds Rashard Cruz in the corner. Matutuklaw siya ni Angelo J. Agustin in that shot. Mukhang instant regret from Agustin.
Bad closeout from Agustin. Hindi lang tuklaw yun eh. Di ba? Nahampas.
Rashard Cruz didn't have to sell it kasi talagang tinamaan.
with a closeout like that, Jaime, hindi mo kailangan shumat fake. Just have to take the hit.
And if a person, may papaulin ka na nga lang, it's Rashard Cruz who has been, shooting it well from the charity stripe. He's looking at his numbers from the line. Rashard Cruz is, nabati ko ata. That is now 6 of 8. 6 of 8 now para sa kanya.
Malaking part ng Pampanga run ng third quarter itong free throws ni Rashard Cruz, di ba? Simula dun sa technical foul and then that unsportsmanlike foul. It was all Rashard Cruz shooting those free throws.
Apologies, Rashard, no? After ko sabihin yung remark ko about your free throw shooting, missing on those 2 free throws, but they do force another turnover here against the JY Titans. Cordon arguing nga that he didn't touch the ball. So, Cordon and Agustin, talagang after really giving that spark in the first half, that third quarter really forgettable for the JY Titans.
Kailangan nila talaga ng short memory kung gusto nila makabalik dito sa fourth quarter.
As Ginto misses on that. Cordon goes to San Gabriel. Gets it to go.
Si San Gabriel, wala siya nakitang possession na hindi niya gusto itira, no? Been very aggressive.
As Ginto, masyadong malalim. Another opportunity dito sa Antipolo. Just a 3-point lead now. Cordon sidestepping his way through, fouled by Sarmiento. Ito na, nakakaroon na ng konting buwelo itong JY Titans. It's been a while since we actually mentioned Cordon on the offensive end. He did have that big block against Sean Pineda in an earlier play sa ating third quarter. Pero nung first half, talagang it was all Cordon getting steals, layups.
Oh, well, it's a big part of that. Number one, Pampanga was converting their shots. Hindi nakatakbo sa fast break itong Antipolo. Number two, Antipolo also throwing the ball away a lot of times in third quarter. In fact, they had 7 turnovers in that third quarter alone. So those possessions nasasayang ng Antipolo fueled that Pampanga comeback. Free throws, layups, open threes, and that beautiful Pinoy step by Pineda. So ngayon, nakakatakbo sila uli. They're building momentum again. So they need to get stops and get on the fast break.
Natigil din kasi yung laro with those free throws nga that they were giving up, di ba? So, gusto nila ganito. Tumatakbo sila. Manalo, Usuladesma, Jubilado. Beautiful fast break para dito sa JY Titans with that finish by Cordon.
Tandaan natin, nung last victory nila, they won the fast break points, 23-6. So ito talaga ang strength ng Antipolo JY Titans.
Sagot naman agad si Orea with that arrow to the Antipolo crowd. After Antipolo taking that 1-point lead, 48-47. Balik ulit sa Pampanga, kalamangan dito by 2, 51-49. Cordon babawi agad, short on his 3. Orea way ahead of the pack. But Cordon chasing, nailang enough. Looking for a foul, none would be given. San Gabriel, huli din ni Ginto. Another opportunity, nice fake.
Wow.
And look at that patience from San Gabriel.
That's great patience. Tama ka. San Gabriel, kahit nabutata, any other kid would have given up. But San Gabriel, very aggressive still.
And ito na nga, ang JY Titans. This has been their strength in that first half. Nabalikan na nila in this fourth, 53-51 now. 2-point lead para sa kanila after this Cordon steal leading into this layup. Huling 7:03 sa aming pababalik.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugo.
Last 7 minutes and 3 seconds of our fourth quarter. Matchup natin dito sa 14 under division of Pampanga and Antipolo. And what a game it has been. Antipolo holding a 2-point advantage. San Gabriel, alam mo na. Alam mo na, Coach Mark.
Tinaas ko na nga yung kamay ko pagkuha niya ng bola eh. Alam ko nang ililihap ni San Gabriel yun.
He has been converting here para sa JY Titans. San Gabriel now with 11. Spin move inside. Flores would recover. They have 8 to work with. Loose ball scramble. Antipolo makaka-recover. Here we go with another break para sa kanila. Jubilado. Strong. Did he pass it to himself? Won't get that second shot.
That is the question.
If he would have made that, would have given him that assist. Cruz floater strong. 55-51 now. Antipolo with this 4-point advantage. Cordon to the middle. Short on that, Jay. But San Gabriel misses on that reverse.
Medyo minadali ni San Gabriel yung reverse na yun.
Yeah, we were lauding him for his patience. But in that instance, yun nga, parang nakulangan. Opportunity para sa Pampanga. Orea, another 3. Make that 2 in the fourth. No arrow this time. But he did chop this lead now to 1, 55-54.
Big time 3 there from Orea kasi nagra-run na itong Antipolo. What a way to break that run.
3-on-3. Rashard Cruz to Orea. Unable to handle that zip pass. Another opportunity for Pampanga. Wasted in that instance. Timeout muna ang Antipolo rito. 55-54, holding a 1-point lead.
In basketball, Victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
55-54, the Antipolo JY Titans holding a 1-point lead against the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns. By the way, a timeout brought to us by our friends from Apex Gaming 88, bringing the gaming fun here at the Junior MPBL. Pwede ka maglaro at manalo gamit ang inyong phone. Play your favorite games anytime and anywhere. Elevate your game only with Apex Gaming 88. Tandaan lamang po that gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly and parental supervision is advised. Last 5 minutes and 12 sa ating huling yugto as Cordon asking for it on the corner. Sidestepping his way through for the 2.
Cordon, di pa nauubusan ng bala. Very important right now because he's the only one scoring. As you say that, Orea hitting with his probably his 5th or 6th floater of the game.
Paturo nga ako dito kay Orea.
Surbol.
No? They come up with that steal as Joshua Pineda will be fouled. Just the 3rd team foul here para sa JY Titans. Both teams actually have 3 team fouls heading into the last 4 and 45 of this ball game. So even if Antipolo did take the lead back, Pampanga really keeping a step with them. Especially ito nga, si Orea, his own 5 straight points na production. Missing on that attempt. Was that a layup or a floater?
Floater.
Floater din.
That's his first missed floater of the game. I mean, nagulat ako na nagmintis siya ng floater.
Parang yun. Nakataas na rin yata yung kamay mo. Dapat mo.
Pag ganun na eh. Pataas na ako kasi dumownhill na siya. Ayun na yung floater niya. Lahat nagulat eh.
It's a foul. Holding foul called against Agustin. And that would put them at the limit. So next foul for Antipolo would mean free throws na para sa Pampanga, which they took advantage in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they could do the same here the last 4 minutes of action. From the corner, hit the corner. Takbo dito, Jubilado. Goes to Ledesma. Drops it off. Jubilado muli. He started a break and ended that break.
A great pass from Ledesma to Orga, to Jubilado. Great patience by Antipolo finishing that fast break.
59-56. Abante ulit ng 3 ang Antipolo. Sean Pineda, they swing it to Joshua Pineda. Inside to Peña. And foul whistled once again. Hawak na naman against Angelo J. Agustin. And as mentioned earlier, that would mean free throws for the White Shirts.
And that's been, I guess, the sickness nitong Antipolo defense the whole time. They've been very handsy. Mahilig sila sumundot when somebody's driving. And a lot of their fouls has been hacking fouls or tapping fouls or anything arm-related. Majority ng fouls sila ganun.
Nakakapanginayang din na parang tiki-taki yung mga fouls na binibigay mo. It's not like you're
Manipis.
challenging somebody at the hoop, you know, or you know, going for a block.
Manipis lahat ng fouls nila because and the referees have been very consistent in calling all those fouls on them.
Breaking the press is Antipolo. Cordon to Agustin inside. Plus a foul. Power move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. So look at this replay. Cordon, great decision there. Looking for his big Angelo J. Agustin. Wala nang choice si Rashard Cruz. Kaya pinaul niya. And paano mo nga naman mapipigilan itong si Angelo J. Agustin pag nakabuelo na rin sa loob?
Oh, the big man coming up big dito sa fourth quarter. We talked about him at the start. He needs to step up. And he misses that free throw, but he's making his presence felt now offensively for Antipolo.
61 to 57 now. 4-point lead still for the JY Titans. Sean Iverson stepping on the sideline. Huling-huli ng ating officials. Babalik ang bola sa Antipolo.
Antipolo has had much success pag ginagamit nila itong 1-2-2 zone defense nila compared to that 2-3 na tinatamaan ng 3 points at na-atake ni Orea.
They have a chance to extend this 4-point advantage. Cordon na-atake. His pass too strong. Nakita mo naman yung reaction ng dalawang magkakampi, no? Agustin and Cordon. Immediately talking about it. Oh, akin.
And that's what you like, Tapos na yung play, nagkamali, fine. Depensa na tayo.
Walang sisihan na parang, hindi kasi.
No, walang turuan, di ba?
Walang turuan. Yep. On to the next play. Orea, another, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, Coach Mark. As Agustin giving up that foul once again, and I'm not sure. I think that's easily, his 4th foul now for Angelo J. Agustin.
Again, those fouls are, I won't say cheap, but he was trying to shoot the gap, trying to get a steal. But you have to be, make smart decisions. Lalo na sa ganitong laro, dikit tayo with 3 minutes left in the game. Do you gamble? Or you just stay in front, cover your guy, diba? You know you're in penalty, you know you're in foul trouble. Susugal mo pa ba yun?
Lorea just might be feeling yung epekto nung, I think natamaan yata siya sa kanyang
sa mukha or sa mata?
Sa mata, or holding on to his face immediately after that contact. Gets the second to trickle in. Cutting this lead now to just a 1-possession ball game, 61 to 58. Both teams now in the penalty. Orga floats it up, and that's good. Read the defense. Kita niya, Peña wasn't committing to challenge that shot. Patiently kissing it off the glass.
So Peña could have committed, pero problema dun sa Pampanga defense, nobody flowing back to the weak side to cover the open guy pag ganun.
Orga sana leaking, but Rashard Cruz with a steal. He goes to Orea, loses it momentarily. Pineda attacking the hoop. Ooh! He recovers, goes to Flores inside. Mapangalan palabas. A lot of opportunities dito sa Pampanga. Hindi nga lang sila makakonvert. Jubilado this time won't go. Rashard Cruz. He will run the break against 4 black shirts. Ano naman yung tapang ng Rashard Cruz, no? And then he knows, penalty na rin tong Antipolo. Giving the benefit of the doubt. And he will go to the line.
Smart play there para kay Rashard Cruz. Again, knowing the situation, almost 2 minutes left in the game, you're down 5. You want to stop the clock, get some free throws going. Mautak na play ang tawag dun.
As we look at this Pampanga bench, there are 16 under players ready to get into the hard court for their turn to match up against Antipolo. So first 3 games nga natin tong Antipolo and Pampanga, 14, 16, and 18. Later this afternoon, we have Manila going up against Rizal. Pseudo home court din yan. And then we'll finish off the day with QC and Mindoro. Splitting his charities though was Rashard Cruz. Making both actually, 63 to 60. Balik ulit sa tatlo, lamang nitong Antipolo. Cordon, Ladesma to the corner, Orga. Nice pass inside.
Nice. Even better cut by Cordon to get that layup.
Nagsimula sa kanya from that 3-point arc, no? Tapos alam niya na babalik sa kanya yung bola, making himself available. Almost coming up with a steal was Jubilado. Orea recovers. They have 10 to work with. Flores attacks and gets that to go.
Big basket para sa Pampanga. To keep in stride with Antipolo. 1 possession away lang naman sila. So there's no need to foul, no need to gamble or anything. You're only down 3 points.
1 minute and 26 now for Antipolo to hold on to this 3-point lead. Cordon once again. He loses the basketball. Stolen by Flores. Pass ahead to Sean Iverson Pineda. He recovers. Attacks the hoop to the reverse.
Beautiful reverse by Sean Iverson Pineda. Another highlight play from the kid.
We are a believer na you're correctly named Sean Iverson Pineda to the reverse, eluding that defense from Jubilado. We'll be back with the last minute and 9.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
...65-64. Antipolo trying to hold on to this 1-point lead. Exactly a minute remaining sa ating fourth. San Gabriel back in the ball game, and you know, immediately attacking itong depensa nga ng Pampanga.
Well, si San Gabriel dalawa lang naman yan. Either ititira niya or ipapasa niya sa ring. Teammate daw niya yung ring
Alam mo, ipapasan. Sa ring pa rin pala.
Sa ring.
Tingnan mo naman, no? Inugot agad San Gabriel, right? For this offensive possession. And resulting to these 2 free throws. Unfortunately, missing on that first. Still a chance to extend this to a 2-point advantage after the second shot. Does exactly that. And agaran din naman ta-timeout ang Pampanga dito. We'll be back with the last 55 seconds of this ballgame.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Last 55 seconds of this ball games to 66-64. So talagang yung Pampanga has been trying to come back to this ball game for the entire fourth quarter. But Antipolo doing a good job holding on to this lead so far. Pero a chance to tie or take the lead naman para sa Pampanga in this possession after this timeout. We go to Urea. To the corner. Swings it to Pineda. 4 to work with. Foul will be called, and that would mean free throws once again para sa Pampanga. Talagang yung disiplina ng Antipolo, Coach Mark, no? Just a bit too over-eager. Diba? And 4 seconds na lang yung shot clock nun
Well, disiplina yung term talaga. If you're looking back at one possession back dun sa reverse layup ni Sean Iverson Pineda, itong si Cordon was right there with him, but for some reason, he tried to gamble on another steal. That's why na-open si Pineda for that layup. And then on the other end, here comes Antipolo again, gambling for steals on the ball. You get called for a foul. Swerte sila, 1 out of 2 lang yung itong Pampanga.
1-point advantage pa rin para sa Antipolo. They would want an insurance basket here possibly secure this victory. To the corner, Manalo. Ledesma for 3. That's short. But look at Cordon tracking that down. Sabi niya, we could slow it down. Ledesma will hold on. They have 5 to work with. Manalo for 3. Too strong. But San Gabriel recovers and they have to foul your Pampanga. I mean, I know you're happy if you're Antipolo, but by no means is this ball game safe. Just a 1-point lead para sa kanila. Even if he makes these free throws, talking about itong San Gabriel, Pampanga would still have an opportunity on the other end. Possibly tie this ball game and extend it to 5 more minutes. The Pampanga crowd doing their best to try and distract itong ang si San Gabriel, working on that first free throw. So very important second free throw here para kay San Gabriel. And if the ring is his friend, it's I mean, ito yung oras na kausapin mo.
Close naman sila eh. Close naman sila yung San Gabriel eh. Marami na pinagdaanan.
Second is off, but Agustin gets the offensive rebound and another foul given up here by Pampanga. Last 5.9 remaining. So similar situation, just 2.1 seconds off that clock. Pero nakakapanghinayang if you are Pampanga. Well, there were 2 white shirts there trying to contain Agustin in that paint. But Agustin, sabi mo nga, making his presence felt. In that instance, may not be getting points up, but securing what could be the game-winning rebound.
Well, he has been struggling from the free throw line, Jaime. We'll see here again. Matulis yung free throws nito, Agustin. Napapansin ko pa yung kanina first quarter pa lang. Matulis yung release nitong si Agustin. And he has to at least make one. So I don't think Pampanga has a timeout left.
Kala ko mare-reverse jinx mo itong si Agustin eh.
Yun naman.
He's able to get that, I guess, contra pectus. Able to get that second free throw. So, lamang na ng dalawang Antipolo dito. 67-65. And it's Pampanga trying to draw something up to get their conversion. And, yeah, anong plan? If you're Pampanga here, Coach Mark, you know, who do you go to, or you know, what play would you likely kind of draw up?
Well, kung ako yan, I mean, if you're Pampanga, you want to see either Urea, Cruz, or itong si Pineda getting downhill, and they've been proving to be great finishers. Di mo kailangan 3 points, you're only down 2 points. And on the other end, if you're Antipolo, you have to do one thing. Don't reach in. You don't have to reach in. You don't have to gamble on anything. Just stay in front. Kasi they've been showing the ability to stay in front of these Pampanga guards. And, you know, these guards like to go downhill and get to the rim. Again, they're staying with that 1-2 zone from the looks of it. And you know Pampanga's going to do one thing and one thing only. Get the ball to one of their guards and go downhill.
Kung there's a time to showcase your discipline after those tiki-taki fouls, Antipolo want to get this defensive stop. They go to Orea. Bounce pass to Peña. He will miss. A sorry miss there for Pampanga. Could have given them a tie ball game heading into overtime, but Antipolo will hold on to a 67-65 victory. It's a beautiful play drawn up. Peña inbounding that ball, pero hindi nga lang siya ma-convert underneath. So look at our Apex Gaming 88 move off the game. This Cordon escape. A number of escapes here para kay Cordon, and look at that move. Eluding Cruz in that instance. He will finish with 26, 9, and 4. Talking about itong si Chris Jacob Cordon. Angelo J. Agustin had his struggles, but Cordon kept them afloat. And nung na-check nga sila, Coach Mark, nung third quarter, siya din yung gumising sa kanilang offense in the fourth.
Oh, what a game by Cordon. 26 points, 9 rebounds to lead the way for Antipolo. And literal, hinarangan niya itong Pampanga from snatching that victory away. And for Pampanga, story of the game. Another blown layup at the end, costing them a chance at overtime. Sad to say, but you know, those layups will come back to haunt you in a close game like this.
Because the execution was right there. I think
Beautiful play.
yun yung talagang dinraw up nila of that timeout.
Ganda nung basa ni Orea dropping it off. But sadly, another missed layup.
And now, of course, we turn it over for our Apex Gaming 88 player of the game with our Daniel Laguardia.
We have finished our first game. From slow and steady wins the race to a very intense second half. And with that, congratulations to our Antipolo JY Titans and of course to our Apex 88 player of the game, Jacob Gordon, with 26 points. So Jacob, syempre kitang-kita naman natin ang intensity during the second half. Paano mo maintain yung focus mo at ang composure mo all throughout the game?
And syempre, unang-una, nagti-thank you po kay Lord. And nakuha ko po yung focus na yun. Hindi sa sa mga parents ng and sa tulong na and sa family ko.
Syempre, meron tayo mga nanonood dito sa Ynares mismo and even online. So meron ka bang gustong sabihin sa kanila?
Madami po, may listahan po eh. And unang-una po, shoutout po sa mama ko, sa dada ko, sa family ko. And syempre, kay Nasyon, kay Tres Valles, and shoutout po sa Bricks Fam, kay Coach Buboy, kay Coach Joby, kay Mr. Cool, Kobe Betron, kay Madam Joan, kay Coach KK, kay Tito Al, kay Kuya Darrell, Soliano, kay Ate Jera, and sa classmates ko, kay Ada, kay Kasiya, kay AJ, kay Faye, kay Cheska, kay Tasi, kay Jamela, kay ano ba to? Yun lang. Tapos, and nagtithank you po sa mga teammates ko, lalo na kay Agustin, kay Manalo, and kay Orga, and kay Domeng. Yun lang po.
Thank you so much once again. Congratulations to the Antipolo JY Titans and to our Apex 88 player of the game, Jacob Gordon. Let's get back to the panel.
Thank you, Daniel. And that was Chris Jacob Cordon, our Apex Gaming 88 best player of the game. As we look at some highlights from this ball game, hindi tayo makukulangan ng highlights na pwedeng makita dito. Orea and Rashard Cruz carrying itong Junior Giant Lanterns and trying to get this victory. But Cordon, Jubilado, Agustin proving too much here para sa Pampanga to get this victory. They will move to 6-3, samantalang Pampanga will slide to 4-2. That's it for our first matchup of this ball game. Coming right up is the 16-under matchup between Pampanga and Antipolo. Magbabalik din kami dito sa ating Apex Gaming 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.